Hey guys, I just had to get on here and tell you this, guys, on today's vlog. It's come to a point now. Today I'm going to the police. I'm getting my letter, I'm going to the police and I'm going to council. I feel shook up right now. I feel frightened, I'm tired, I'm hanging. I feel pretty scared, to be honest. Rosebud here is keeping me company. Well, this morning, she just come bashing at my door at 10:54 this morning, and I know it's Ali because she spoke up. She called me, excuse my French, this is not for one for kids to be watching, I'm so sorry. She just called me a fucking bitch. Walked back up the stairs. And then she walked back up the stairs and then stomped and banged along the floor. She then come back down the stairs just before leaving the whole place. She kicked on my door to the point it moved, and then she then called me a fucking bitch. Then she went, then you're a fucking bitch, and walked out. So she's just left now. So today I'm getting my letter off the doctors because it's ready, and I'm going to the police, and I'm going to the housing because I feel stressed and alarmed, and I can't cope no more. I can't cope with not having no bed and no sleep. I can't cope with anything anymore. So, yeah. I just really had to get on vlog and tell you guys that at this point in time. Bruce was giving me a lot of company right now to calm me down. The other thing is, Rose was calming me down because it's getting to the point where now I try holding my anger. When I was a kid, I used to have really bad anger issues. Like the slightest thing would set me off, and that's what she's basically doing. Like, I'm trying to hold my anger in, and she's getting to the point that I feel like I'm gonna end up flipping out on her, and I don't want to because it'll like get me into trouble. So I'm going to have Rosebud, and she's keeping me calm right now. Yes. Bit. So anyway, guys, I really had to tell you that on this morning's bit of vlog. I'm gonna peace out, and I'll let you guys know how it went. Speak to you later. Hey guys, peace. Rosebud, come and say hi. Climb over the wire. No, just sit up. Right. So guys, we've just come back. So I'm just gonna take a harness off here for him. So we never leave it on while we're in the flat, obviously. So today, guys, Rosebud has walked everywhere. So she walked. Where did we go first, baby? Well, let me tell you first of all what went on this morning. Most of you guys will know so far. If you watch the first bit of my vlog, you'll see that I said the situation of what was going on at that point. So now I'm less stressed, just in case you guys didn't quite hear what I was saying. I'll explain to you guys. I'm going to unplug my phone and I'll charge it afterwards. So what actually happened, guys, is right, so we'll start from what happened early hours in the morning. It was 1 AM and well, I definitely know now after today that it was definitely Clive stomping around because he don't sleep very well. I admitted that to the person that come out. So, at 10:54 a.m. this is what happened. Ali, and I know this because she said something afterwards, come down the stairs, stomping down the stairs, bashing and banging at my door saying you're a fucking bitch. She then went back up the stairs, stomping and banging along the floor. She then come back down the stairs before leaving outside to kick at my door and say you're a fucking bitch and walk out the flat. But then she come back with a carer, and just before this person turned up, she said one day I'm going to hit her, meaning me. So one day she wants to actually hit me. So, and then this person I put a complaint with, the council, turned up. They left the door open, so they didn't realise I was listening to half of the stuff they were saying. They were trying to blame me for everything, that it's my TV and everything. Yet we've tried having meetings. They know the place is not soundproof. So, but then they keep stomping and things like that. I've moved out of my bedroom. But they also says, this person, make sure you make a log for 2 weeks to prove when a TV is loud. And then, and then if you have a problem you can call us and we can come out. So, I haven't actually wrote everything down because I've only just got back. I just need to knock my drink over. So, yeah, that happened. Then, so yeah, that happened. Then, at 11:20, yeah, that was when I heard him saying about that. At 11:29, they were stomping around, banging, and at 12:10 they were also talking loud. So I tried getting a bit extra sleep there after that. So, but then Claire turned up like 10 minutes earlier, and Claire at 1. So then I got my stuff together. We went to the doctors. So when we went to the doctors, I got this letter off the doctor. So, Queen's Medical Centre, saying, I've been asked to provide a letter of support for this patient. She would like to be rehoused for this given her high priority. I think it's very reasonable as she suffers from autism spectrum disorder and her current accommodation, which is house split into two, are exposed to a lot of noise and her neighbours. This includes noise during the middle of the night. This is upset a great deal, and it is because of the autism spectrum disorder that she can't cope with this. I do think her mental health may deteriorate as a result, and if this could be prevented with housing, I think that you would be a very good solution. And then many thanks, and Kevin Curry, Dr. Kevin Curry. That's all. So I had that letter off the thing. I had to pay £25 for it. It was a bit steep, but at least it was more than 2 lines. It's a bit deaf. Let's put that back in there. So then after that, we started walking to the police station, but the police station was closed. So we went to Wetherspoons for someone to eat. So this whole time Rose was walking into all these places, and when we was in Wetherspoons, she lay on the floor underneath and went to sleep. She was very well behaved. So we're in Wetherspoons and they're telling us there's no steak, and we're like, no steak. So I was like, well, instead I want a bit of, because I was like sitting at the table, stay there with Rosebud, and then my carers got up and order it for me. So there was, so instead of this fact there was no steak, so I went, I either want a bit of gammon or a bit of lamb extra to replace it. No, you're only allowed a sausage. A sausage? Excuse me, right? I'm getting a large mixed grill, right? Just so I can get the egg and that. I've already got 2 sausages. What the fuck do I want with the third sausage? I want some real meat. How does the price of a steak replace the price with a sausage? You know, there's a big difference there. You know, sausages are well much cheaper. So weren't impressed at all. This wasn't the normal one we go to, but because we were at the bottom, at this point, what the hell is going on with my phone? It's this little stuff. I don't know. All right. If it just, I didn't calculate right. So, let me just. Right. So, when we was in there, they brought it out with this extra sausage. The onion rings tasted like shit. The chips weren't done properly, and the pork was pink. I read up you can have pork pink, but that's just disgusting. Like, I've got this thing that it tastes weird and it tastes funny and things like that. When meats are red and raw, I just can't stand them. They took it back. I ate a few of the chips that weren't done properly and the onion rings and things, so they took it back, and fair play to them. They done me a whole new set of chips, because I had mayo on them as well. The whole new set of chips, a whole new set of onion rings, recut all my meat, and I could tell because there was no cuts in any of my meat where I cut all my meat down, like cut a line through all my meat, so they've redone all that. I cut one of my sausages in half, so I knew they redone them. So basically they redone everything for me, so fair play to them. So it was so much better. So then after we finished that, we left. We went to the police station. Now it was open. I've been given a crime book. Obviously I can't open this because it's got basically, oh, I can open this side. Right, so I got all crime book here. Or here. Let me just forward this bit. So I got a crime book here. So I got a crime log number, and the 2 people that are investigating my case of crime that's happening. So I told them everything's happening. Everything's happened with the landlord. They're not impressed at all. They're going to speak to the landlord. They're going to be emailing social workers, emailing my doctors, getting on to upstairs as well. But they're going through Empowering Lives because you might end up kicking off. So, yeah. Then I took both of them to the council, the letter and the crime thing. And this is the best thing about it. Every time I go into the housing officer now, they're like, they're going to see if Andy's there, and Andy's like, we know he's there in the back. It's obvious, you can see him through the window. And so, and he basically turns around and goes, oh yeah, I'll call him. So we had to photocopy everything, send it off to the housing, send it to Andy. Andy's my housing officer. So, and he's supposed to call back, but more likely call my mom. We were in there for like over an hour probably in the police station, sorting everything out, writing a thing down. They're going to be writing a crime thing. But this is the best bit. They're like, if you have any problems, call 999 tonight. We'll be in your street anyway. So I was like, is it to do with the people on the corner? And they're like, no comment. Like, no comment. Like, it's a bit obvious. So yeah, they'll be in my street anyway, and around my road anyway, so if things go up on, I can get hold of them. So yeah. Yeah. Also, I don't know if I showed you this last night. I finally gone ahead and found someone, obviously. This here is a signed declaration to say I understand the whole of this. So I literally had to, not that back page, this thickness here, all these pieces of paper, like, let me do this, all this. Well, I can't really do that. So there's quite a few pages there. Right. All this here, I have to read to make sure I understand it all. And then you have to sign a declaration. So you have to then get a trainer or guardian, which I've put Claire down as the guardian, for it, because she'll be helping me through it mostly. So then once that is signed, I'm in the process of finding a trainer for the first start bit. So obviously I don't have to sign the bottom of this floor because that's for when you do the public access. So I have something. I, Melissa, confirm that my dog Rosebud has completed a pass, and then that's where you send the video back and they'll tell you if you passed or not. So we only have to send this bit of the letter so far. So I'm going to end up doing that. So I'm just going to read this because this is important that I've just had on Facebook thing, because they have a Facebook page and I'm talking to them, and it's to do with this. So peace out. I'll show you my bath bomb in a bit and what I've done with them, and I'll be back in a bit, guys. Peace out. What's up? Kiss. Anyway, right, guys. I've just been contacting that person about getting Rosebud fully qualified as assistant dog. So I've just signed all the form. I've just took a photo, sent it back to them. Once I get that back to say, yeah, definitely qualified and everything, then I can be on the way. I'll get a membership and everything sent through after that. Then what have you done? Then after, yeah, then I'm just looking for a trainer at the moment for her, to get them last things on the way, and just so I can prove that she's definitely passed all them classes. But I've just been watching What We Did for Our Holiday on Netflix. If you can watch it, it is hilarious. Like, it is so funny. Like, it was really funny. Like, it was proper, like, basically the story's based on these kids. The mum and dad are split up. They've got a divorce. Well, in the process of doing a divorce. But they've got to go and see the dad's granddad for his final birthday, and the kids don't get why it's a final birthday. The one does. But the whole thing is he's had cancer. He's gonna die. That's not the funny bit about it, but it's the way they do it and the way the kids say stuff and everything. So in the end, the granddad ends up dying on the beach, and the kids do this Viking burial and they set the thing alight and everything. But it's really, like, it doesn't sound funny when you listen to this video because of the way it sounds, like death and that. But it's, if you can watch it, it's hilarious. You might even be able to get on YouTube or the internet or something, but look it up. What We Did for Our Holiday. It's hilarious. It has David Radcliffe, or what was it, the one that did Doctor Who. So yeah. So guys, I want to admit to you guys, now, because of everything that went on, I decided to take a break and not take my tablets today. So I didn't take my tablets today. So I'm going to show you guys what I did. For now, with my bath bombs, I've done them like this, but we are going to get some proper stuff to go around them. Now, I'm just going to put, if I can get a plug. I think I already have a plug in here, don't I? Yeah, right. If I get a plug, it's a bit noisy because I got a fan on in here, you guys, but I'm just going to show you this. So I'm going to get the plug here. Fill it with water. Right, this is for the bath bomb, guys, so I can show you what they're like. So, filling it up with water over here. Right. That should do. There's a bit of dirt in there, whatever. Right, so the reason I saved this one here because is what it broke up. So I'm just going to put this in here, guys, and you can watch. So as you can see, it definitely fizzes up here, so definitely fizzing away. You might be able to hear the sound of the fizzing. So it makes all the water cloudy as well, and things. So do you imagine if I actually dropped my phone in this? So it's still fizzing. It's quite good, you know, how long it fizzes. As you can see, the pink in the water as well makes it all pinky. There's a little dog hair over there. So there's still like quite a bit in here. So obviously that would take a while to definitely thingy. It's not, do you know how like most thingies are fucking cold though? So I'm going to keep my hand in here a minute or so, because some, it's absolutely freezing cold though. Some bath bombs with dye in them end up dyeing people's hands, and it's no good for the kids. So it's still going fizzing, by the way, look. You can actually see it on the top there, so it's still got this bit here. Right, as you can see, my hand, when I can get in proper light, is obviously, let me try it first actually, because it's going to be cold because of the light. It's still going, guys. All the little bits have come to the top. So like, you could really, if you wanted to, if you can get a proper cutter for them, let me just, sorry guys, I'm just getting off. So, as you can see, guys, my hand is not pink. It is not being dyed pink. Don't think you can really tell on the camera, but let me just squeeze past my door. So there you go. If I get it in light properly, you can tell it's not dyed. It's proper lemony. Like, I'll show you what I used. Forever Living lemon oil. It is definitely lemony. Like, really lemony, man. If you could smell it, it is beautiful. It is definitely working. If you want to make bath bombs for your family, guys, even to sell them or whatever, definitely watch yesterday's vlog of how I made them. So basically, it's that bio soda, olive oil, cornstarch, citric oil, whatever it's called, and the salt. So I've got to look at making the blue ones next, but I haven't gotten one of the things yet. Oh, so beautiful. So it's just stopped now, so I'm just gonna pull it out here. I can't get the plug out. I can't get the fucking plug out. I really can't get the plug out of this thing. I can't get the plug out of the thing at all. So, just dry my hand again. But I can't get the plug out, it'll have to stay for now. Right, let's turn this light off. So guys, I just want to keep smelling my hand. It smells so beautiful. Right, so as you guys have seen, it's brilliant, it's awesome. It don't dye your hands, it smells beautiful, everything, like it's proper nice. So guys, I'm about to take a photo of the pumpkin plants. They're getting quite big in there. I'm just going to show you guys if I can get round. Oh, Rosebud knocked them over here earlier by mistake. I have to be careful because she keeps trying to follow me. So as you guys can see, the pumpkins are like all the way up here. Some of these need watering. So they're getting quite big if you guys look. So I need to get a picture of them. I need to get them off and sold. The tomatoes are getting quite big. I'm kind of standing in the mud over here. Mine are getting quite big in the window. So yeah, I need to get them off. I need to sell some of the sunflowers. This guy's like a bit bent over here. So some of these sunflowers are like quite big in here, and they've kind of bended. Shit. So they'll have to go, but I've got other sunflowers. They need sticks for them and things, but I might just get a stick and put the stick on and style them like that. All of my life, it's like there's a ghost in here. One of them's just randomly fell over at the back over here. We'll just put it on the floor over here for now. So yeah, I'm going to take a picture of the pumpkins, plants, get them onto Facebook as soon as. So that's pretty much it, guys. The vlog's going to be based on today about what's going on, having to go to the police, and also testing out a bath bomb. So, peace out, guys. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, like, subscribe. Oh, subscribe. Comment for challenges. Comment openings. Peace out. Speak to you later, guys.